Mount Fuji is an attractive volcanic cone and a frequent subject of Japanese art, especially after 1600, when Edo, now Tokyo, became the capital and people saw the mountain while traveling on the Takedo Road. According to the historian H. Byron Earhart, in medieval times it eventually came to be seen by Japanese as the number one mountain of the known world of the three countries of India, China, and Japan. 16. The mountain is mentioned in Japanese literature throughout the ages and is the subject of many poems. 17. The summit has been thought of as sacred since ancient times and was therefore forbidden to women. It was not until 1872 that the Japanese government issued an edict, May 4, 1872, Grand Council of State Edict 98, stating, "Any remaining practices of female exclusion on shrine and temple lands shall be immediately abolished, and mountain climbing for the purpose of worship, etc., shall be permitted." 18. However, Tatsu Takayama, a Japanese woman, became the first woman on record to summit Mount Fuji in the fall of 1832. 19, 20, 21. Ancient samurai used the base of the mountain as a remote training area near the present-day town of Gotemba. The shogun Minamoto no Yoritomo held Yubusame archery contests in the area in the early Kamakura period. The first ascent by a foreigner was by Sir Rutherford Alcock in September 1860, who ascended the mountain in 8 hours and descended in 3 hours. 22. 427. Alcock's brief narrative in the capital of the Tycoon was the first widely disseminated description of the mountain in the West. 22. 421-27. Lady Fanny Parkes, the wife of British Ambassador Sir Harry Parkes, was the first non-Japanese woman to ascend Mount Fuji in 1867. 23. Photographer Felix Beato climbed Mount Fuji 2 years later. 24. On March 5, 1966, BOAC Flight 911, a Boeing 707, broke up in flight and crashed near the Mount Fuji Gotemba New 5th Station, shortly after departure from Tokyo International Airport. All 113 passengers and 11 crew members died in the disaster, which was attributed to the extreme clear air turbulence caused by lee waves downwind of the mountain. There is a memorial for the crash a short distance down from the Gotemba New 5th Station. 25. Today, Mount Fuji is an international destination for tourism and mountain climbing. 26. 27. In the early 20th century, populist educator Frederick Starr's Chautauqua lectures about his several ascents of Mount Fuji, 1913, 1919, and 1923, were widely known in America. 28. A well-known Japanese saying suggests that a wise person will climb Mt. Fuji once in their lifetime, but only a fool would climb it twice. 29. 30. It remains a popular symbol in Japanese culture, including making numerous movie appearances. 31. Inspiring the infinity logo. 32. And even appearing in medicine with the Mount Fuji sign. 33. 34. In September 2004, the staffed weather station at the summit was closed after 72 years in operation. Observers monitored radar sweeps that detected typhoons and heavy rains. The station, which was the highest in Japan at 3,780 meters, 12,402 feet, was replaced by a fully automated meteorological system. 35. Mount Fuji was added to the World Heritage List as a cultural site on June 22, 2013. 7. Mount Fuji is a very distinctive feature of the geography of Japan. It stands 3,776.24 meters, 12,389 feet, tall and is located near the Pacific coast of central Honshu, just southwest of Tokyo. It straddles the boundary of Shizuoka and Yamanashi prefectures. For small cities surround it, Gotemba to the east, Fujiyoshida to the north, Fujinomiya to the southwest, and Fuji to the south. It is surrounded by 5 lakes: Lake Kawaguchi, Lake Yamanaka, Lake Sai, Lake Motosu, and Lake Shoji. 36. They and nearby Lake Ashi provide views of the mountain. The mountain is part of the Fuji Hakone-Izu National Park. It can be seen more distantly from Yokohama, Tokyo, and sometimes as far as Chiba, Saitama, Tochigi, Ibaraki, and Lake Hamana when the sky is clear. It has been photographed from space during a space shuttle mission. 37. The summit of Mount Fuji has a tundra climate, Köppen climate classification ET. The temperature is very low at the high altitude, and the cone is covered by snow for several months of the year. The lowest recorded temperature is -38.0 degrees Celsius, -36.4 degrees Fahrenheit recorded in February 1981, and the highest temperature was 17.8 degrees Celsius, 64.0 degrees Fahrenheit recorded in August 1942.